For a club like Real Madrid, finishing a season without a major trophy is never acceptable. But beyond the disappointment of missing out on silverware, one issue has dominated conversations around the Santiago Bernabéu throughout the campaign: the failure of the highly anticipated partnership between Vinicius Jr. and Kylian Mbappe. When Mbappe finally completed his blockbuster move to Real Madrid in 2024, football fans around the world expected fireworks. On paper, the combination looked unstoppable. Vinicius was already one of the most explosive wingers in world football, while Mbappe arrived as arguably the biggest superstar in the game. Instead of becoming the most feared attacking duo in Europe, however, the pair struggled to develop chemistry on the pitch. Their inability to consistently combine effectively in big matches quickly became one of the biggest talking points of Madrid's season. As results worsened and trophies slipped away, rumors began spreading about tension inside the dressing room. Reports claimed the locker room had split into camps supporting either Vinicius or Mbappe, while some even suggested the two superstars did not enjoy playing together. Now, Vinicius Jr. has finally addressed those rumors directly. Speaking during an interview with Case TV, the Brazilian winger strongly denied suggestions of any bad relationship between himself and Mbappe. According to Vinicius, the two have always shared mutual respect both on and off the field. "I've always had a good relationship with Mbappe, both on and off the pitch," Vinicius explained. The Brazilian even revealed that he played a role in encouraging Mbappe to join Real Madrid before the transfer finally happened. "I was always sending him messages trying to convince him to come to Real Madrid," he added. Despite the difficulties they faced during the season, Vinicius remains confident that the partnership can still become a success in the future. "We haven't been able to play well yet, the way we want, and win titles, but we can turn that around." Those comments will come as a relief to Real Madrid supporters who feared there may be deeper problems behind the scenes. Vinicius also went further by praising Mbappe's character and defending the Frenchman against criticism. "He's a good person, he always defends me in interviews and on the field, like against Benfica. I would defend him too," the winger stated. Vinicius then described Mbappe as a player destined to leave a legendary legacy at the club. "He's a legendary player who's going to make his mark at Real Madrid." Even though the season failed to meet expectations, Real Madrid's hierarchy reportedly have no plans to separate the two stars. Club president Florentino Perez remains convinced that Vinicius and Mbappe together represent the future of the club. Instead of considering drastic changes, Madrid's leadership are now focused on finding the right manager capable of unlocking the duo's full potential. That responsibility appears set to fall on Jose Mourinho. The Portuguese tactician is widely expected to become Real Madrid's next head coach ahead of the new season. Mourinho's return to the Spanish capital would mark one of the biggest managerial stories in football, bringing back a coach who previously transformed Madrid into one of Europe's most feared teams. However, despite growing expectations surrounding his appointment, Real Madrid have still not officially announced Mourinho as their new manager. According to reports from Diario AS, the delay has created growing anxiety among supporters, especially after claims emerged that Madrid may now need to pay as much as €15 million to secure the Portuguese coach after missing an important release clause deadline. Even so, Mourinho's camp reportedly remains completely calm about the situation. The report claims the Portuguese manager understands that Real Madrid are still fully committed to appointing him and that discussions with Benfica regarding the situation remain under control. In fact, many of Madrid's transfer rumors this summer already involve Mourinho's influence, suggesting the club are actively consulting him regarding recruitment plans for next season. One major reason behind the delay could be Real Madrid's upcoming presidential elections. For the first time since 2006, Florentino Perez is facing a serious challenge to his leadership from Spanish businessman Enrique Riquelme. Because of the political situation at the club, Real Madrid may prefer to delay Mourinho's official unveiling until after the election process concludes. Another possible explanation is that the current football season has not technically ended yet, with Madrid initially planning to wait until after their final match before confirming a managerial change. Regardless of the delay, expectations surrounding Mourinho's potential return continue to grow rapidly. For many supporters, Mourinho represents exactly the type of strong personality needed to rebuild discipline, intensity, and tactical structure inside the squad. Most importantly, fans believe he could be the perfect coach to finally create balance between Vinicius and Mbappe. Throughout his career, Mourinho has managed some of football's biggest stars and consistently found ways to build winning teams around superstar players. If anyone can transform Madrid's attacking chaos into a dominant system, many believe it is the Portuguese coach. The pressure, however, will be enormous. Real Madrid supporters demand immediate success, especially after enduring a frustrating campaign filled with inconsistency and disappointment. Mourinho will not only be expected to deliver trophies quickly, but also restore harmony within a dressing room filled with world-class egos. At the center of everything will remain the partnership between Vinicius Jr. and Kylian Mbappe. On talent alone, the pair should dominate European football for years to come. Vinicius brings pace, creativity, and unpredictability, while Mbappe offers devastating finishing, movement, and leadership in attack. The challenge now is turning individual brilliance into collective success. Vinicius' latest comments show there is still belief inside the squad that things can improve. And with Mourinho potentially arriving soon, Real Madrid fans will hope a new era is about to begin, one capable of turning frustration into glory once again.